A stellar blade is stellar. Talk about representation. This character is the representation of gamers' wet dreams. And if you think there's nothing perfect in gaming, you'll take that back when you play Stellar Blade. And it's not only the character model, it's the physics. Because when you jump, you can definitely notice how the hair moves in a realistic manner. When you attack, you see how everything is bouncing left to right. There's something that's gonna draw you in to the game. This is stellar. Unreal Engine gets a lot of crap. I've done so many rants about Unreal Engine, but from time to time, we get a game that looks and runs like a dream. I have no complaints with this game. Well, I do. Okay, I'll let you know. But it's okay. I mean, again, nothing is perfect, but yes, you see some stuttering sometimes. The cutscene, not a big deal. I wish this frame time was a flat line all the time without any changes. It doesn't happen. But when you're playing the game, I finished the demo. Never a problem with performance on my view, other than, you have a cutscene. Every time they cut the camera to a different angle, see that stutter, but it's not a big deal. It runs so fast. This is max out 4K DLAA, never drop below 138 frames per second. Absolutely amazing. Of course, this is a 5090, but I've seen this game running amazing even on the PS5. Now, the thing is, it not only runs fast, it looks amazing. And it comes with DLSS 4 out of the box. You don't have to go to the NVIDIA app or force it or anything. It comes with the latest DLSS 4 and it looks incredible. Now, maybe I wish they added a little bit more pixels for the hair, but it's good enough. It's not... I wish we had more pixels. I want a shampoo commercial. Okay, like Rise of the Tomb Raider, for example. I think that kind of technology here would have been great, but it is still fantastic. Look, the hair, it's not even clipping on the character. Look how the hair, I mean, it's like kind of suspended in the air. It's not perfect, but it's very, 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 very good. Okay? It's just beautiful. Okay? So, of course, I knew I was gonna play this game. I mean, Souls-like. How is the combat? I'm gonna show you here. I think the combat is fantastic. I'm not sure if there's a higher difficulty. I think the difficulty is good enough. I just finished the demo. So I don't know if the actual game has a higher tier of difficulty, because here it's just normal or just story mode. I don't like difficulty in games, especially Souls-like games. I want them to be fair, and you need to get good. So I want them to be challenging. So this one is not very difficult, but it's satisfying. I mean, I died a couple times. It's good enough. The combat is fantastic. So yeah, looks, runs like a dream. Combat is fantastic. I wish I've tried more. I'm definitely gonna get the game. I have to make some space because the actual game might be bigger than the demo, and my PC is full. But I'm definitely gonna play it. Now, issue with the game, the HDR, it's not perfect. Let me change the settings, and I'm gonna show you the fix, the HDR fix. I'm sure we're going to get a RenoDX mod for this game, or probably the Unreal Engine RenoDX Universal mod works, but it might not be necessary because the fix is very, very easy. With RenoDX might look better because it can reduce the tints and all that. But this is what I would do. This is not a big deal. So let me get this bigger here. This is what I would recommend, especially if you're just gonna play the demo to try it, which is free on Steam. You can try the demo and see it for yourself. So just for the demo real quick, definitely this would be the easiest solution. Reshade, Lilium shaders. Now this is what I would do. Of course I would change these brightness to the target. My TV, 1200 nits. Depending on your display, change it to 1000, whatever, 2000. The maximum peak brightness out of the box of the game is 3000 nits. I don't know why. That's what I see here. Maybe if you keep playing the game, it would be higher, but this was very consistent on the demo. So you would use Lilium tone mapping shader. You select the maximum input luminance, which is the brightness of the game. That's 3000 nits, and then the target is 1200 in my case, or whatever, depending on your display. So 3000 here for everyone, and here you just change it depending on your display. And the tone mapping method, BT2390, which is the default. And we have a minor black level raise on the game, which is so consistent and so, it's exactly 0.001825. It's exactly that. So you just have to crush that. Now you might think, well, 0.001825, that's nothing, right? So it doesn't make any difference. Well, it does make a difference. And you can definitely see that when you learn a skill on the game and you go to try a tutorial to practice that new skill, you have a black screen when you go in and out of that training. And on that black screen, you will see that it is not black unless your display is crushing blacks. So anything that is not 0 is going to show something, and it's going to affect the contrast because you will not have perfect blacks. So you want to crush that. So just have to, on this tone mapping method, we have the option to crush that. Otherwise, you can use the Lilium's HDR black floor fix and also the tone mapping. So this is the settings, basically. HDR settings would be just one shader, Lilium's tone mapping, BT2390, your target luminance, depending on your display, for everyone 3000 nits as the maximum input luminance, because that's what the game is doing with the default settings. And then old black point, 0.001825. That's it. It looks fantastic when you do that. But the thing is, now on camera it's gonna look blown out because, my camera cannot show you all the range that I see in front of me. But in front of me, this looks incredible. The colors, the saturation of the red here looks amazing. Everything is popping, and I really like how, at least on the part that I've played on this game, we have a lot of HDR impact, because sometimes you have a dark environment and then the boss battle has like lighting and electricity and all things that are very shiny. So ABL is not affecting those highlights. So let's say even if you have the thing is, you're gonna get it as bright as possible, because if everything is dark and then the highlights are very small and very bright, it looks amazing. Now, sometimes you have like a daytime scene boss battle like here, where you get it some ABL to reduce that will reduce the impact, but it still looks amazing. So this game on HDR looks really, really, really amazing. So now I'm gonna play it, so you check it out, and I'm gonna change this back to 100 nits, and I don't need to crush the blacks here because it's being crushed on camera anyway. So let's check it out, man. I really like the combat on this game. So yeah, character model is amazing. It feels amazing to play. The performance is stellar. I mean, again, I have a 5090, 5800X 3D. And let me show you all the settings I'm using before we play, so you see the numbers. So 4K, DLSS with DLAA, DLSS 4, which is great, DLAA, and everything is maxed out. Now, I do have to say that I've seen a lot of very low resolution textures, and I thought, oh, maybe the textures are not loading, and they take longer, but they never load. So it's like, for some reason, in the demo, after the first level, the second one, I saw some ugliness. It was looking kind of washed out with a black level raise, and then on top of that, very low resolution textures. And yeah, it's not, everything is not perfect, but yeah, it is what it is. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Now, of course, by default, I don't know why these games always come with chromatic aberration, turn on, and all that crap, motion blur. So yeah, obviously turn that off. So as you can see here, everything is maxed out. Let's check out the gameplay, bro. This is truly, truly amazing. I'm blown away. So let's check it out. Look at the physics, bro. Look at the physics. You see some stutter in the camera when the camera changes, but that's it. Let's go. Let's go. I cannot see very well here, I have to say. We have parry, and we have dodge. And if you dodge in a perfect time, it is very rewarding. Oops, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, it's very difficult for me to play like this. I cannot see well. Cannot see well. It's not bright enough, and I'm too close to the screen. So every time you see that yellow, that is a perfect parry. And we have these finishes that are spectacular. This is very, 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 very nice. That was a perfect dodge. So you get that slow motion. Oops. We're dead. Oh, not yet. Oops. I have to try again. I cannot see well here. But I really like it, man, because the parries are satisfying. The perfect dodge are also very rewarding. And you have a special movements too. See if I can show you that. You have some special movements. So I got into this additional boss battle when I finished the demo. So here I have more skills than at the beginning of the game, but of course I don't know how to use the skills because I didn't progress. I try not to attack too much, so I can see that was an ability. That was a skill that to be able to use it, you need to like fill a bar or something. You cannot just use it all the time constantly. You have to be successful with parries and attacks and stuff. Yeah, not playing well now. Okay, last try. Let me step back so I can see well because I cannot see anything. Actually, let me change the settings because I cannot see well. This is 100 nits and the lights are on. I cannot see anything. So I'm gonna change the camera settings. See if I can win this thing. It's not that difficult. So I'm gonna use the settings I use, and then I'm gonna change the camera settings so it doesn't look blown out. Now I can see well. Let me change the settings of the camera. Yeah, I turned off the lights. Sometimes people ask me if I play so close to the screen. Of course not, I cannot play like that. That's just for the videos. Now I have the right settings and the lights off. Let's see how it goes now. Man, that is so beautiful. It looks amazing. Game looks amazing. Now it is dropping to like 120 frames sometimes. So I could lower the graphics a little bit. Or some more aggressive upscaling. Like DLSS balance or something like that. Okay, let's go. Oh, that was not good. Yeah, the daytime looks amazing too. And the highlights are popping nicely. See all the electricity. It looks amazing. I love these finishing combos, man. It is so satisfying. That was good. I love that. That is fantastic. Oh, that was not good. I'm dead. Oh. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Yeah, that was a good attempt. So let's leave it there, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm definitely gonna be playing this game. This is just the demo. I am playing so many games right now that for sometimes it's too much, because I think this game, Souls-like games in general, they are similar, but once you get the timing and the controls well, then you jump to a different one, and it becomes more difficult to beat them like that. So I'm usually playing like multiple Souls-like games at the same time, and that is tough. So I don't want to add another one. This is one I think I'm going to be playing until I finish, not jumping that much. So yeah, I might wait a little bit, but yeah, this is a must. I'm definitely gonna play this game. I really like that they let this demo for people to try. It is really, really good. So I highly recommend it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. What do you think about the graphics, the performance? I think this is stellar. Yeah, some things are not perfect, but yeah, this is very, 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 very good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any questions.